My name is Tacumba Turner Jr. I am the director of the Oasis Farm and Fishery, and our mission is to grow people, grow food, and grow community. We do that through offering educational programs designed to teach people more about what makes food healthy for them, how to grow it, where it comes from, and how they can learn to incorporate it into their day-to-day lives to help themselves and their families. And we work alongside sister farms to help provide fresh produce to Homewood residents.
Do you need a lot of space to farm?
So a common thing people get wrong about farming is that you need a lot of space. And ultimately a farm is just a place where you're growing food for other people. A garden is a place you're growing food for yourself. So wherever you are, may be in a countryside or the middle of the city, you can't have a farm.
How you grow food in the city?
Growing food in a city can be fairly challenging given that some of the land is polluted. We use raised beds, which you see behind me, to create habitat for our plants to grow and nourish ourselves. Folks can use barrels, pouches, buckets, raised beds like we have here. Plants are pretty resilient, and once you get some of the basics around what a plant needs, it becomes kind of easy. But we also have the opportunity to try out different techniques like hydroponics, aquaponics. So hydroponics is basically you are taking a plant and keeping it in water and adding in the nutrients manually to feed the plant. And similar to hydroponics, there's also something called aquaponics. Instead of manually adding in the nutrients, the fish are providing the nutrients. So we feed the fish and they ultimately feed the plants, and the plants help filter the water for the fish and a recirculating system.
Do you have any animals on your farm?
The only animals we have on a farm that we welcome are our fish. Now we do have visitors such as groundhog and deer, but outside of that, no, we don't have any animals. As far as the fish goes, we tend to go with tilapia because they're very weather tolerant. They can deal with cold and very warm temperatures, which is good. So they're pretty low maintenance.
What do you do with the food you grow?
Once we harvest our food, we have a few different ways we get it out to the community. We have a CSA program. We have the Homewood Market that we contribute produce to. And we also include some of our produce into our cooking lessons that we do with the kids. Some of the things we got growing at Oasis are okra, our lago spinach. We have collards, kales, salad mix. We have fruit trees here. We're growing strawberries, mint, basil, peas, corn, potatoes, carrots. I would say the favorite thing we grow is definitely our lago spinach. I think it's a novelty crop. It's from Nigeria, and it's also very beautiful. It's something that is delicious to incorporate.
Can you farm without tractors?
You can definitely farm without a tractor. There are many ways to farm. If you don't know how to drive a tractor, no worries. You can still go out and get it done and grow thousands of pounds like we've done here in Pittsburgh. Do you have a mason jar? Do you have a 2-liter bottle, a tote, a shoebox, an egg carton, a bucket? If the answer is yes to any of these, then you can start growing food at home. Now you have your container and you get some soil, you can plunge holes into it, drainage holes, and do a little bit of research with the help of an adult maybe or a friend or an older brother, cousin, whomever, and you'll be off to the races. And you can have a harvest within 6 weeks of today. Growing up, I never thought I'd be doing farming in Pittsburgh. If you are someone very interested in like a lifestyle that feels fulfilling and meaningful, and you want to do things to help people, then I would say consider farming, especially if you like being outside. Follow your interests. Just because there's not a lot of people in your neighborhood or hood doing it, that don't mean it's not for you. But still pursue it, still ask questions, be interested. Don't let the lack of representation stop you from exploring your interests and cultivating skills to help your community.